Another day, another dollar.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Decay 2. So in today's video, I want to show you guys around my base. So this is like a community update that I want to make. The last time I was playing, I made a video on this base. I had a lot of problems with facilities, and it was like I just moved into this base, so I was just setting up, so there was problems. And a lot of you guys actually commented in the comment section and let me know what I should do. So I hope you guys will do the same. So let's get going. So as you guys can see, we're at the front of the base. At the moment, I have 3 vans, I think. So obviously 2 banditos, so these are the upgraded vans, and then this is the meat wagon van that came with the 4th of July special Independence pack. And I also have 2 big bosses, I think that's what they're called, which is the upgraded military truck. And of course, I did have 2 Rem SVs and 1 utility truck, but when you upgrade them, they all turn into Vikings. I just use these for storage. As you guys can see, I literally park them like that, and they never move because I only use them for storage. So the car that I drive the most is probably this car, which is the Doomsday Impala. Because it's 4-door, it's a muscle car, it's quite fast, it's upgraded, and you can use it pretty often. And I have 2 road racers. One is upgraded and one is not. I probably use this one quite a lot just as a battering tool. And you shut up. Alright, and of course we have the pyro launcher. I believe this is the 4th of July vehicle as well, which is a 4-door small coupe, I would say. But the thing is that, not coupe, hatchback. It has a ski box on it, but you can only use 5 items. And then we have the survey car. For those who don't know, survey car is really good at driving around and discovering the neighborhood. Basically allow you to discover play card really easily when you honk the horn. And on the other side, we have the 2 of the best off-road vehicles, I would say. Of course, we have the 4th of July truck, the Burnister, I think. And then we have the Trailmaster. I'm not interested in trading. Alright, and as you guys can see, we are at the container fort. So this is one of my favorite locations. I know some people don't like it because, you know, they're for various reasons. And as you guys can see, this base has quite a lot of slots, I would say. Does it actually show? Yeah, so I have, at the moment, I have 2 garden level 3s, a shooting range, a staging area, a trading depot, infirmary 3, hydroponics that's converted to meds, and then heavy duty storage that's level 3. 3 parking spaces. As you guys can see, I park a lot on there, and then 1 workshop which came with it. So the best thing about this space is actually the beds. It comes with 8 existing beds. Here is my trading depot, which I used to call them traders. Currently my leader is a trader. And then the staging area, of course, I think everyone needs one just to cancel out all the material costs of all the different facilities, especially if you have like 2 gardens and hydroponics. It takes like 3 material just to run those. So we have the hydroponic system here that's basically allowing what, 5 units of medicine per day. That's with the boost yell, of course. Oh, so 6 meds per day, as you guys can see. So it does take 1 storage. I wish I have the, in my other community I have this kind of, I forgot what's it called, pesticide, which allows it even more, but at this community I don't. And infirmary, of course, is level 3, so it does take daily medicine costs, but with my hydroponics, it canceled out, so I still get 4 meds per day. So I just kind of give those away whenever I have extras. And then of course we have the command center, which has the upgrade, the signal booster, which allows for 6 outposts. I think that you can get this from the network trader only, I believe. And of course this one actually came with the workshop, so you don't need to build another one. And does have 2 watchtowers. Should I say watchtowers? I think so. They're basically where people just come up here and guard the front. So I gave all my community member 50 cal snipers. I think those are all 50 cal. Some I might have not. He doesn't have it. But most of them should have 50 cal snipers. Because, you know, it's just funny just to hear ridiculously loud snipers. Karen, I'm sorry, but I'm going over my... Yeah, like I said, most of them have 50 cal snipers, but they're just walking around sniping zombies. They're not that accurate considered. They're not really, what you call it, the watchtowers. And then here's my shooting range. So this one I'm, you know, play around with it. I don't really use, I mean, you can't really use it much, but the shooting range is really helpful. So that's my base. Let's talk about the community members. As you guys can see, we have 12 people at right now. The 12 people is... Here's the leader, which is Kesha. She is actually mostly... She's not that maxed out because she has the trader's mission, so I don't use her that often. But as you guys can see, she has weapon handling, construction, and all that stuff. The only reason I use her as a leader is actually because she's a trader. She's one of the first person that became hero in this game, and she was a trader, so I basically promoted her. So let's start from the bottom. So we have Christopher Young. Christopher is actually one of the characters I brought over from my previous community on this slot. If you don't know, I actually had two of my subscribers, Spawn and Gray, help me basically move some of my stuff over, so I got a huge jump on this community right from the start. And he's one of the first person that I moved over with. He's maxed out on everything, and you know, he likes to stay fit and all that stuff, so he's actually really good. And most of these guys are pretty maxed out, and I think Thomas Washington okay, he's probably another guy that I brought over. But there's 3 characters, you guys all know I brought over 3 characters as well. But I try to, lately what I've been doing with this community is just maxed out every single character. She is a new character I got when I transferred this game, but she's really good. I love swordplay, by the way. I just discovered one of my favorite skills. Swordplay, weapon handling, maybe gunslinger as well, but those 3 are like really good for me. So she is, the only thing she's lacking is scouting, but outdoor living, that's something that I really like, because that means she actually provides 2 extra beds. Even though I have 12 people in my community, that means even though I have 8 beds and 12 people, I still don't, I'm not like negative on any beds. And then we have Julian Foster. He's maxed out on everything as a weapon handler, endurance. I wish he had either swordplay or something else, but I'm okay with just having weapon handling. Marathon's good. Surgery, he was the medicine guy. So we have Elizabeth and Buffy. So if you guys watch one of my previous videos, Elizabeth and Buffy was the community that basically I recruited them. They are like a new community that wasn't capable of taking care of themselves, so they keep asking me for food.
Use your ears as well as your eyes.
Okay, yeah.
Practice good noise discipline. If they're in there, you'll hear them.
So I think good entertainment, just a morale boost, and then friendly reminders, probably some kind of labor help basically keep the labor efficient. I'm working on these 2 because they're new, and I don't really know how. I don't think you can possibly upgrade music skill or people skill. So the only thing that I can do for them is, you know, loot items and fight zombies to upgrade the 2 other wits and fighting. So that's the same with her. And then we just went over the team leader Kesha, and then he is actually Tyrese Roy. He is actually the 3rd member that was from that community. For him, I actually got him, he got computer programming, computer skills, but knowledge of computer, I'm sorry, I keep messing that up. I already have a knowledge computer, but I was getting so hyped about getting 12 members because I never had it before. I just recruited them without looking at their skills. But he's actually a pretty good guy as well. As you can see, I maxed out his weapon handling. I tend to shoot a lot when I'm playing this game, so the weapon will always be the first one to max out. And there's this guy, he's got driving. I forgot why I recruited him. He's got another one of those skills that I can't level up, which is so annoying to me. It's like, everything else is yellow and maxed out, and then, obviously scouting's not maxed out yet, but eventually it will. But we have one that's underneath this one white star. Come on, guys. What if I drive all the time and I still can't max it out? And we have Teresa. So Teresa is another character that I use a lot. She has a knowledge of computer at some point, I think, and then electronics, weapon handling, swordplay. So she got 2 of my favorite skill sets, which is super cool, and I use her quite often as well. So she's a hard determination, so she works hard, all that stuff, blah blah. And we have Travis. Travis is maxed out and everything. He's my herbalism guy, so you know.
We can't ever repay the sheriff for all the help. But
Oh,
hopefully the stuff we just dropped off will start to cover it.
as you guys can see, I have the Chef's Legacy pick. I also have the Builder's Legacy pick, so I don't need to worry about the water and power. So the last guy is the third member that I brought over from my previous community. So like I said, he's got a knowledge, computer knowledge, but I use him. I upgraded to programming. He's got weapon handling, so he's really cool. So at the moment, I should have, how should I say, 2 community people. Let's see. Hold on. So I have 13 available laborers, and then 12 population because one guy is basically produces it. But there's Flores is one of the newer members who is actually unmotivated, as you guys can see. And then Buffy and Kesha. Buffy is the one of the newer as well, but that's friendly reminder, like I said earlier. And Kesha is the construction. So they +1/+1. So I actually got 1 extra compared to a community member. And then available beds, I actually have 2, just 1 extra, as you guys can see. So the base, it came with 8. Julian, who has an outdoor living, and Barbara, who has outdoor living, both +2. So technically speaking, my base could support another 1 extra member, or 2 extra members. Oh no, sorry, just 1 members, because one of them is outdoor living. So as you guys can see, and then 1 is plus population. Jeremy can't sleep alone, so it's -1. You get what I'm saying? So that's why there's 1 available, even though I have 12 beds. So Jeremy basically has to sleep with someone else, so that's -1. So there's like he's finding a bunk buddy somewhere, So that's 1 available. And let's see, my daily income of food, it says -5, but when I use a boost yell, it will basically go up to like +5. -0.5. But if I use blue yell, I get +5. And meds, same thing. Boost yell, I get like +6, and then +4. Sorry, I have 4 ammo outposts. I just use that so I can basically get 4 ammos per day, and I gave them away. I gave a lot of ammos away. People will ask for them. I always do. And we have 44 parts, but the 44 parts is, how should I put it? Because the staging area, I don't have anything to to maintain all the facilities, and then the workshop actually provides 1 extra material per day, so that's why I have +1. And then fuel, I have 1 fuel outpost, as you guys can see, 99 parts and 9,999 parts and 9,999 influence. So the influence, once you have everything, you don't really spend it much anymore. And because the trading depot, I get plus a couple hundred per day. And a lot lately, with me just going over to other people's map, joining random people to basically kill play cards, the influence just comes every single day. So it's not really any useful. I can't do anything other than buy stuff, random stuff from traders, and just give them away. And parts, I actually use that from the glitch. I'm sorry I did the glitch, okay, I know, but I love having a lot of parts so I can just fix up all my weapons. I hate when the weapons are like wear or broke down. It was like yellow and orange, yellow and red, so it kind of just annoys me for some reason. So that's my basic resource analysis. And then Burrell, I am in power, I think. Even though a lot of these lost wife, a lot of these people have like some negative effects, I probably should start looking into it, see if there's any way I can, fix some of these things. But mostly I'm positive. I'm at 35, not 100. I have seen people at 100, so I'm at, below average, but they're all happy, at least right now at the moment. So threat level, that one is a really weird one. So I'm not really sure what's going on with this one. My threat level was always around like half, 50%. But for some reason, the moment I got 12 people, it just went straight to 0. Like, even when my base is making tons of noise, like I have all the boost cell going, the command center going, radio center going. Ooh, there's someone's fighting firing the 50 cal. Like, as you guys can see, I'm just basically messing up the whole, I'm basically turning on everything, making tons of noise, and it's still like, what, a 5th? So I don't understand that part. And of course I do have espresso stands for morale boost. I'm assuming without that one, my morale is probably, 20% maybe, something like that. So this is my base, and if you guys have any suggestions for me for this base and how should I change it, please let me know in the comment below. It'll be greatly appreciated. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. It'll be a huge help. While you're at it, check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you guys next time.